agenda.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. I'm Sterling Grindle. I lived out in the crime corridor out in Holly Heights, and I had some unbearable living conditions out there, and I had done all I could do, through the grievance process with the VA and the Gainesville Housing Authority, and I was forced into like a 10-month lease, which is not normative for a HUD-VASH lease. I've speculate that there was some kind of agreement to keep us there as veterans for as long as possible to obtain some kind of order of merit for their funding for that area. Anyway, that's above what I know about. But what I'm here is to imply a call to action, because I have solicited the Sheriff's Department, who ultimately, before I left from there, I made a sign and I stood out there to gain some attention. Now, I didn't know exactly, how to do things. I do have a degree in human service with emphasis in policy and procedure, but that was in allied health. But whenever I turn that education to the situation, I see with the Alachua County Sheriff's Department anti-bias policy violations. I see corruption. The internal affairs investigator, Sherry French, she works for the Alachua County Sheriff's Department. She's an inspector there. She conducted an internal affairs investigation, which was skewed, completely a violation of their anti-bias policy. Now, I'm just wanting the wrongs righted, and that's my call to action today. Why I've been here all day. I missed my opportunity to speak earlier. I jumped on it this time, but I just don't understand. There's all these policies and procedures in place, and I've been, like I said, I went through all the policies. I filed internal affairs investigation. That's gone unnoticed. I emailed all that to y'all, and in the last meeting I attended, I submitted those documents to the meeting, to the meeting of the minutes. I'm just asking for someone, whoever the sheriff reports to take action and fulfill my complaint. Thank you for your time and effort.
Thank you. Are there any other public comments? Okay, seeing none, we'll close public comment. And I will just respond briefly to the gentleman. We have no authority over the sheriff's office, so you would have to take that up with the sheriff or FDLE perhaps. But I would also suggest that we do have the human rights ordinances around housing, and so you could review those ordinances, and if you feel like any of them have been violated, you're always welcome to file a complaint through our human rights office. Thank you.
I think that was sufficient. Thank you for allowing for the little brief shuffle.